Nothing gives me more joy than a feedback received from the parents about the progress they have made with their children. I work very closely with the mother, um, more with the mother than the child. And I watch their videos, I see their reactions, I get their feedback, and then give the strategies that I've learned from the world's best Alka ma'am. So last week was a few sessions with few families, and there was this one family that I sat with because they have been really very hands-on. They have been sending me lots of videos to observe, a lot of feedback. So with that feedback, I know exactly how I have to go forward, and I can give them the strategies that can help them. So we were sitting through the sessions, and I could see the child wanting attention through, lots of movements, making sounds, and then there was a tantrum, and it just started to, get worse and worse. And I could see the parents struggle, their discomfort, because of course I'm the third person in the frame, and this child is throwing a tantrum, and they are of course a little formal as well, how they wanted to put up their best behavior and show that they are doing it the best way. But slowly we are also getting comfortable with each other, and I think they now know that I come from a space where I want to really help them and make sure that things work out the way they should. And the parents shared a lot of inputs, and for me, the more inputs I get, the more details I can, add to my strategies. And yesterday, when we were sitting through, and then this tantrum was going on, and then I could do a live tantrum control. And I could see the parents' discomfort. They were very upset, and they just wanted to pick up the child and go on. We can do this, we can do that. And I kept directing them. And it would have normally lasted, like the mother said, that it could sometimes last an hour. But in front of me, in within 20 minutes, we were able to control it. And it was such a good feeling that to see that the parents, see the difference. Like all this time, last 6 weeks, I've been telling them, you can try this, you can do this. But somehow they were just not getting it. Now I got this opportunity, and I said, I quickly jumped into it. And I knew that this is my moment, because if I don't do this now, this will continue, the wrong practices will continue. So the parents were following my instructions, and we kept talking. And within 20 minutes, the child was singing away. He went out, picked up something, he got some toy to play with, he was humming away. And so the parents was completely surprised too. And I said, it's possible, because the child is looking for attention, and he knows that he can manipulate a situation with his crying. Now, if you give in, that's when they are going to, get worse and worse and get what they want, and the wrong habits continue. So there were strategies where I showed them what they can do at that moment. The tantrum could be controlled, and also the use of distraction, how we were going to distract at the right time. And what happens is, in such a case, the timing is very important. And if you don't do that at the right time, it has no meaning later on. You can keep correcting, that opportunity is lost. And this is what I learned from my mentor, that jump at the opportunity. The child will give you an opportunity. It's a very small window, very tiny window, where you can make that change. The moment you lose it, because remember, the child's attention span is small, and then again, they're also moving away very quickly from one thing to the other. So the moment you have it, you have to quickly jump into it and set that pace of correction. So we were very happy, and now the parents have been practicing those strategies. And today I got these videos where I can see that there is a lot of change, and parents also say that he has stopped, a lot of this funny kind of conversations or murmuring that he used to continue. He's looking at them. In fact, he replied something. He passed us a two-word comment as well, and it gave me so much joy, because I know these strategies work. It is worked for 50 years with Alka ma'am, and I have seen in my life as well 20 years that it has worked, and it cannot fail ever. So I'm very grateful to these mothers who believe in me and keep giving me a chance to, practice my skills and pass it on to them and make their life a little easier. A child with tantrum is really, really painful for the mother, because you are going into a public space and then the tantrum starts and it gets worse in public, and it hampers their day-to-day life. So the moment we are able to control a tantrum and put the child into a space of learning will happen. So there are a lot of strategies we use, and I'm very happy that they are working. So find out from your therapist how you can work around this, so that the moment the tantrums stop, from 1 hour to 30 minutes to 20 minutes to 5 minutes, that changes. And very soon the child will realize also that he's also saving energy, the parents are saving energy, and then that energy can be used into something creative. And that's what Alka ma'am always worked on. It took us time also. It was a very painful period for me too, but once I got it, I quickly jumped onto it and I only saw success. So I'm hoping more and more mothers can practice the little skills that I can share with them. So till next time, this is Ruchi Goyal, and make another video soon. Bye bye.